that bright and cloudless morning when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share. When the chosen ones shall gather to their home beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, we'll be there.
That was When the Roll is Called Up Yonder by Criterion Quartet, a beautiful old song that always reminds me of my father. But tonight, I didn't play it because I'm feeling nostalgic. I played it because it speaks of something a lot of folks are buzzing about these days. If you've been watching TV or reading the headlines, you probably noticed it. Everyone seems to be talking about the end times, the rapture, and how it could happen any day now. And if you've somehow managed to avoid all that talk until this very moment, well, I gotta tip my hat to you. But now that I've gone and popped your bubble, don't go hitting the panic button. Let me break this down for you. It's only natural to feel a little uneasy thinking about the future. But let's go back to what Jesus himself said in Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. You see, only God knows when the rapture will happen. No matter how convincing some of these predictions might sound, just remember they're coming from people, not the Almighty. And let me tell you, this isn't the first time we've heard folks claiming to know the exact day and hour, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I remember as a kid spending far too much time worrying about Judgment Day or whatever doomsday event people said was looming over the horizon. And guess what? Those predictions were happening 50 years ago too. And now I'm an old man and can tell you from first-hand experience that nothing came of any of those predictions. In fact, if we were keeping score, we should be on Jesus' 6th or 7th coming by now, and that's in my lifetime alone. So let's just say history hasn't been too kind to those dime store prophets. But here's what I really want to get across, and I hope you're leaning in close for this one. The rapture is not something to fear. It's the fulfillment of God's promise to bring us home to Him for eternity. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Todd, now let's get back to the music.
with you down the road with Pastor Todd Roberts.
Now let's get to this letter from Abigail out in Bellevue. Hello, Pastor Todd Roberts. I'm a long-time listener and I love the show. I listen every day I'm able to, and it's really helped me over the years. Best Christian program in the country. Yesterday, my daughter and I were watching TV together, and I'm sure you've seen it too, since it's getting harder and harder to avoid
all the talk about Judgment Day this and rapture that. While we were watching, my daughter asked, when we go to heaven, will our bodies come too, or just our guts? She was looking at her hand when she said it, and I must admit it gave me pause. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. Luckily, she's young and went back to playing with her toys after I told her I wasn't sure. She didn't dwell on it, but she had me thinking all night. Can you help me out? I want to give my daughter the right answer and keep the toys.
They wear out, they get sick, and they age. Our bodies will be left behind. But the soul, that's eternal. That's the part of us God created to last forever. So when the time comes, it's our spirit, not these temporary fragile bodies, that will be with God. And if she starts to worry, remind her that there's no chores or homework in heaven, and that should cheer her right up. I think there is comfort in understanding what the future may hold, so thanks for sticking around as I read Abigail's letter, and thank you, Abigail, for writing into the show. I hope you got the answer you were looking for. We got a lot of music coming up in the next hour, so stay tuned to Trinity 24.
In his